All right, hello everybody. This is DB and Dre from Backroom Crew, and we just do a quick little review. We just came out of Shin Godzilla, the American premiere of it, and I was indifferent.
On a 1 to 10 scale, I give it a 4.5.
I give it about a 6. I mean, it was smart. I liked the science, and some of the political stuff made it dry though.
It had no soul.
I beg to differ. I think it did.
It had plenty of brains. It had no soul.
I think it did have soul, because, I mean, come on, they care for those people. Those people, that's the main thing that the Prime Minister cared about, was the people.
But it was to an absurd degree. It almost felt like he cared about the people more so than doing anything because he was worried about potential political backlash.
I think what it was, he was afraid of what America and other countries would think of him. They would think that, they're weak or whatnot, because they actually said that.
He thought that they were weak he didn't want to appear weak near the end, but that's after Godzilla had already wrecked half the city. Come on now.
Yeah, and this Godzilla he was taller, but he wasn't as big as the American one.
If the American Godzilla was like a melee type, then the Shin Godzilla type is definitely special. Because he had a bunch of special moves.
Yeah, that, like, the laser fins on the back.
Yeah, as well as the upgraded atomic breath. Now, as far as Final Flash attacks, that's pretty swag, but that's pretty much it.
But I kind of like the way they did his atomic breath, to where it was like, it was building up, it was fire, and then it turned to like that laser, and then it went, when it was finished, to fire again at the end.
Yeah, like a charge and then fire attack.
But I still like the American Godzilla's more, because it was just like, he gathered up the energy and you saw it going up his spine.
Well, I mean, you saw it in this one too, where he was definitely firing it up. But and I liked how they indicated that. It was a great visual indicator. But at the same time, it was like he didn't. Where the Godzilla movie was, smoke and mirrors. Is he really there? In this one, he's like, oh my god, it's Godzilla, and then he doesn't do anything. It's worse. Because now you know it's there, but he's not doing anything. I understand, like, the weight and the pressure, but at the same time, this is supposed to be interesting. And while they feel pressure, like, it didn't draw me in to the point where I was like, oh my god, what's going to happen next? I know what's going to happen next. These guys are going to do research. It was essentially an ode to research.
Yeah, I mean, but this one did a lot better job at explaining it, though, because like half the movie was literally nothing but research. They explained every step of the way from hypothesis to development and execution. And I think that's what they wanted. Like, they wanted to make it different from the American one, which was pretty much all military action, going out shooting, doing in different locations and stuff like that, and not really showing the monster. This one, they showed the monster. He was there. He had a presence, but he didn't do anything but blast down some missiles and some drones and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You go to a monster movie to see the monster do something. If you're at the monster movie and then the monster doesn't do anything, what was the point of the monster movie? Yeah. They could have cut out half that research and fill that time with something else.
But I mean, he didn't have an opponent to fight. He had nothing literally to do except just destroy.
Well, then have them do that. I mean, the politicians were really, really good at sitting on dildos the entire time. Just, get a dragon toy or something and have them try to force that up there while they walk around, because they were doing jack shit.
Oh, man. I still go with like a 6.5, 6. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I can't say, like, this is one of those Godzilla movies that makes me, okay, the American movie was crap.
Well, it's not that this is crap. I think what the real issue is that this is one of those movies where the cultural divide is like something that is serious. Because they were not just lauding researchers, they were also poking at the inefficiencies of the government. Repeatedly in that movie, you see how many people are in that government and how much running around, and the fact that they have to repeat orders like 18 times just to get a single okay.
And it was very jumpy. Like, it cut scenes
harshly. Like, it didn't go to scenes like smoothly or whatever like that. It's like they were at one part or whatever where Godzilla was there, and then they didn't really transition like a slow fade or anything. It just went to a couple of weeks later, he's not here, and they're rebuilding, and it's just like, okay, that transition was kind of rough.
Time magic. There you go.
Yeah, make it a little bit smoother. But I do have to say, soundtrack was on point. I like how they used the classical Godzilla theme soundtrack, but they also added elements of the class of, like the orchestra.
Like no, but even that felt harsh because it would interchange between like new orchestral stuff and then like classic, like obviously classic. Like I haven't even watched some of the old Godzilla movies, but I could tell when they moved from something that was modern to something that was obviously ancient.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it felt like they were trying to go somewhere, but the execution it felt off. It was too jumpy. It was too like it didn't feel like it moved smoothly from point to point. Oh my gosh, my word.
I don't think they wanted to update it that much though, because it's a theme when you hear it's like it means something.
I got it. A remix takes elements of the original but spins it into something new.
Right.
A remake should be doing the same thing. Instead, it feels like lumpy oatmeal, where they have a mix, but it's not quite integrated. So you still get those like lumps, those hard lumps in there. That's what this felt like. It felt like lumpy oatmeal. I don't know if that metaphor is going to do it for everybody, but I have to. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say on this.
Yeah.
Godzilla, Shin Godzilla, it's lumpy oatmeal.
I have to say it's brown sugar oatmeal, but not processed as finely as cream of wheat would be.
You got a problem with cream of wheat?
I mean, no, I got no problem with cream of wheat. But yeah, that's a review for it. Let us know what you guys think about it if you saw it. Let us drop it down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Remember, social class, act like you've been to it before.
Peace.
Peace.